Good morning. I want to do a few tips real quick while our pizza dough is kneading in the machine before I have to roll it out to make lunch. I want to do a few more tips on how to save money. To save your containers that comes from some of your food products, such as whipped topping, sour cream, and ice cream. But did you know that you can also take, and I'm going to try to do this with one hand, your tops, your lids that comes off from some of your products, and you can use it on bowls like this that comes from stores like, I think we bought these at Walmart. Anyway, so they can be interchangeable sometimes without even knowing it. Another quick tip is if you aren't members of Sam's Club, maybe you need to be, especially if you have a large family and there's one around your place. Some things that we get pretty cheap are sour cream in a big container. We use a lot of sour cream, and that comes in handy. Your cheese. The price of cheese is unbeatable at Sam's. So we buy the big bags of cheese. This has been frozen. We buy the mozzarella and the cheddar, and we also like their sliced cheese. And their sliced cheese is not wrapped individually, and I like that because it saves a lot of time when I'm making lunch. And I like to buy a big container of salt from Sam's, a big bag. You wouldn't think that would save a lot of money. You think, okay, salt's cheap, what's the big deal? But if you really add up how much you spend, it is. And I got this jar that has a lid on it from Goodwill, and so I just poked holes in the top, and I use it at the stove for my salt. Another thing that you can get from Sam's pretty cheap is your yeast. Don't buy those little packets. You can get the big packets. The big bags. It comes in a 2-pack. And you can get it really cheap that way. So it's £2 for a very cheap price. I think you could get a lot of this stuff too at Costco if you don't have a Sam's close by. Another thing that a lot of people don't know about is the sausage. You get the sausage, the little food area they have up front where they serve the hot dogs and the pizzas at Sam's Club. They have their lunches pretty cheap there too if you want a quick lunch. But you can also buy their sauce, their cheese, and their sausage in bulk. We did buy the sauce. The sauce was not very flavorful, so I think I'll come out just as good to continue buying tomato paste from Aldi than buying the sauce at Sam's in the food area up front. But one thing that is a good deal is their cooked Italian sausage that they have on their pizza. You could buy it by the case if they have it available. Sometimes they're out, but a lot of times they'll have it in. And I forgot how much it comes out to a pound. I really wish I could remember, or I wish I had written it down, but I didn't. Sometimes I write things on the bags, but I didn't. But these are actually like little sausage balls. It does have some breading in it and spices, as all sausage does. But anyway, all of the family really likes the sausage balls, so that's or the Italian sausage. So we're going to keep that. We put it on pizza. I put it in spaghetti sauce sometimes. Where do I want to go next? Save your bread bags. If you buy bread at the store, don't throw your bags away. You can use it for storage bags. If it's good enough to keep your bread in, to keep it fresh, then you can use it for other things. And I like to use our bread bags for so many things. One thing is, this is homemade granola I made last night. We had some for breakfast, and we actually had some left over. And so I put it in the bread bag. It's going to be gone. They'll probably have it for a snack today, this afternoon. And but anyway, it'll save this way. If you want to, you can put it in the fridge. Also, if you want to use your bread bags as a freezer bag. Just take, like if you're going to put vegetables or whatever in it, take it, twist it around, and then pull it through, double it up, and then twist it around, pull it through until you've got it wrapped and wrapped and wrapped. I'll have to do that in another video sometime. And then tie it off and put it in your freezer. It saves on freezer bags. Alright. One thing we get at the produce stand that we have close by, they have pretty good prices a lot of times, are bananas. They'll have some bananas that are starting to get the brown spots on them, and they sell them for 25 cents a pound. And so what I do is I bring them home. I usually buy the whole box when they have them, and I'll bring them home and I'll unwrap them and just throw them in the bag. And whenever I need to, if we want to make smoothies or what else? Banana pancakes or banana bread. We use it a lot of time for smoothies or milkshakes. But whatever I want to use them in, I can just break them apart easily. It comes out of the bag pretty easily if you can break it apart. So we have like 3 bags of that in the freezer. We use that quite a bit. I baked a turkey a few weeks ago. We got, I believe, 5 meals out of that turkey. I know that we ate off the turkey the first night, and then my husband took 2 days worth of sandwiches for lunch to work. Let's see, we had turkey quesadillas one day, and then what else did we do with it? Well, I know that after we had finished, we made turkey, not shepherd's pie, turkey pot pie out of what was left, and then I still had some meat left over, and so I made 3 bags of turkey and rice soup. I went ahead, and I saved the glaze. I poured the drippings out of the pan into a bowl, put it in the refrigerator, got the nasty gooky stuff off the top, that's the fat that rises to the top, and saved the glaze, and I split it between 3 bags. And I took some turkey meat, I don't know if you can see it down here, but I broke it up, shredded it up, and put it in the bottom. And then I added some vegetables. There's rice, carrots, celery, and then rice isn't a vegetable. There's onions, carrots, and celery in here. And then I went ahead and added the rice. If I want to, when I put it on the stove and add the water to cook it, I can add some more fresh vegetables if I don't think it's going to be enough. But anyway, I have 3 of these in the freezer, and that's my type of convenience food. So I think that's everything. I think I went over everything that I had thought of this morning to share with you, and so now I'm sure it's time for me to go in there and take the piece of dough out and roll it out for lunch. Thank you. Bye.